But most of the people are illiterate, and schools are only for the young. To reach these people, some deep in communist territory, a radio station was built. It is called the Union of Lao Races Radio. Programs in Mayo, Lao Tung, and Lao are broadcast daily. Accurate news about the war counters enemy propaganda that the friendly cause is hopeless. Tape recordings from defectors let their comrades know that they have been well treated. She sings of love and war, and in her ballad weaves the hope for a united land. The radio was not needed when men fought only for what they knew. But now, men must get used to being part of something larger. A road is started toward the south. It begins at Samtong. Two 5,000-foot ridges must be crossed before reaching Longchen. 100 miles more, and it will reach the Mekong Valley. Young men are taught to be engineers and drive bulldozers. When the king first traveled this road, he said it was only fit for mountain goats. People come from great distances just to see the road. Merchants travel on it. Refugees settle by it. Pilots call it Skyline Drive and use it for navigation. The road has impact on everyone. It cannot be shot. It cannot be eaten. It is something the people understand. It will one day reach other roads in the Mekong Valley. It will bring by truck what now must come by air. It began nowhere in war and is built toward a time of peace. It will last. But there are other roads in the north, enemy roads. They must be watched. A special road watch team has been trained. They are being infiltrated. They are left at a village deep in enemy territory. Local people are friendly here, but the enemy is close. The road is 2 days away. This footage was taken by a member of the team with a simple movie camera. Identification cards of enemy trucks have code names. A Russian Gaz-63 is called a fish for radio transmission. 25 fish moving west on Route 7 from North Vietnam. Villagers say truck park located at UG 6066, 100 meters south of the old rice mill at Ban Li Neng. The destroyed trucks become symbols on a map. In the Mekong River Valley, the progress of the war is watched. The support for this new kind of war, from the bulldozers that build roads to the planes that destroy them, is unique and staggering. Yet all this would be wasted if the wrong approach were used. The men who have come to help plan a program strong enough to last, yet simple enough to leave behind. They can only guide the local leaders to create that program. They can only train the local men to make that program strong. Together, they work for that day they won't be needed. To persuade but not command. It is better with few men. Ordinary men, but given the responsibility to do many things and be many people. They must stay close to that lean life the people lead. Stay there long enough to be well understood. Stay there long enough to be involved, yet know the limits of involvement. Stay there long enough to record a unique history. Stay there long enough to understand and have a sense of humor. Stay there long enough to help this man grow and accomplish extraordinary things.